welcome back again students to another video lesson. So after nating mapakita ang pagkakaiba ng rational equation, rational inequality, rational function, so for this video, we'll be solving rational equations. So sa module ng DepEd, magkasama ang solving rational equations and inequalities. So kaya lang, pinaghiwalay ko sila, separate video sila, para mas maintindihan nyo kung ano nga ba yung pinagkaiba ng solutions ng rational equations sa solutions ng rational inequalities. So let's start. Our lesson objectives are solve rational equations. Of course, this is our main discussion. And then after we've solved rational equations, we will be solving problems involving rational equations. So ang mga examples ko dito, 8 solving rational equations and then 2 word problems na of course nag-i-involve pa rin ng rational equations. So let's begin by defining again rational equation. So a rational equation is an equation which involves rational expressions. So again, rational expression, these are the ratio of two polynomials p over q, where q should not be equal to 0 dahil nga magiging undefined. So ganun din po dito sa rational equation at maging sa rational inequality and rational function. So what are the steps in solving rational equations? So mas maganda na alam natin kung ano nga ba yung mga steps sa pagkuha ng solution ng mga rational equations para guided tayo. So for our first step, eliminate denominators by multiplying each term of the equation by the least common denominator. So kailangan natin kunin dito yung least common denominator and then imumultiply natin siya sa bawat term ng given equation para ma-eliminate yung denominator at ma-solve natin. After that, by eliminating the common denominators, it may produce extraneous solutions. So we have to check the solutions of the transformed equations with the original equations. So meron kasi tayong solution na nakukuha. And then, kaya lang, kapag sinubstitute natin yung mga obtained values dun sa original equation, hindi sila nag-i-equal. So, ang tawag doon is extraneous solution. Okay. Hindi ibig sabihin na nakuha natin yung value ng x na yun ay isasatisfy niya yung original equations. So, mahalaga na magkaroon tayo ng checking of solutions na ipapakita ko sa inyo. So, let's have example number 1. X minus 4 all over 4 plus x over 3 is equal to 6. So, ang first step natin, kunin natin yung LCD. So, yung 4 tsaka 3. By the way, anong denominator ng 6? That is 1. Okay, so ang LCD, ganito kukunin. So, listan na natin yung mga multiples ng 4 and 3. So, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. Next, 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. So, yung first 5 multiples ng 4 and 3, makikita nyo dyan. And then, meron tayong makikitang least common multiple nila, which is the number 12. So, ang 12 ngayon ang magsisilbing LCD. And then, yung 12 na to, imumultiply natin siya sa bawat term ng equations. So, para matanggal yung mga denominators. So, magiging ganito siya. 12 times x minus 4 all over 4 plus 12 times x over 3 is equal to 12 times 6. Next. So, ang 12 tsaka 4, pwede natin siyang i-cancel kasi may common factor sila which is 4. So, 12 divided by 4, that is 3. And then, yung 4 sa denominator, makakancel na yon. And then, imumultiply lang natin sa x minus 4. Next. Plus, again, 12 and 3, pwede nating i-cancel kasi may common factor sila na 3. So, 12 divided by 3, that is 4. Then, 3 divided by 3, that is 1. So, multiply lang sa x equals the product of 12 and 6 is 72. Next, i-distribute natin yung 3 dun sa mga terms na nasa loob ng parentheses. So, magiging 3 times x, 3x, 3 times negative 4, that is negative 12, plus 4 times x, that is 4x, is equal to 72. Now, we combine like terms. 3x plus 4x, that is 7x, minus 12 is equal to 72. Now, we need to remove negative 12 on the left side. Kailangan nasa right side siya kasi nga kino-combine natin yung mga like terms. So, ang gagawin natin, mag-a-add tayo ng 12 to both sides. So, magiging 7x is equal to 72 plus 12, that is 84, and then we divide the whole equation by 7. So, the value of x is 12. So, ang next na gagawin naman natin, isa-substitute natin yung nakuha nating value na 12 dun sa given equation para ma-check natin, ma-verify natin kung tama ba talaga na value ng x ay 12. So, isa-substitute natin yung x equals 12 sa given equation. So, dapat maging 6 equals 6. So, magiging 12 minus 4 all over 4 plus 12 over 3 is equal to 6. So, the difference between 12 and 4 is 8 over 4 plus 12 over 3 is equal to 6. Now, 8 divided by 4, that is 2. 12 divided by 3, that is 4, is equal to 6. So, 2 plus 4, that is 6, equals 6. As you can see, pareho silang 6 equals 6. Or pareho silang 6 both sides. So, therefore, yung nakuha nating value na 12 ay correct. Okay. So, for our next example, 4 over x minus 2 plus 1 half is equal to 3/4. So, we'll get the LCD. So, yung LCD nito, kasama syempre yung x minus 2 kasi wala naman siyang kamukhang term. Okay, and then, yung least common multiple ng 2 saka 4 ay 4. So, paano naging 4? Ililista lang po yung mga multiples ng 2 saka 4. Lilitaw na 4 yung LCM. So, ano ang LCD nito? That is 4 times x minus 2. O pwede rin natin siyang i-multiply 4x minus 8. So, kaya lang, ito lang ang gagamitin nating LCD. So, para makita natin yung mga makakancel. So, magiging ganito siya. 4 times x minus 2 times 4 all over x minus 2 plus 4 times x minus 2 times 1 half is equal to 4 times x minus 2 times 3/4. Okay. So, pwede na tayong mag-cancel ngayon ng mga common terms. So, x minus 2, makakancel siya. So, ang matitira na lang 4 times 4. Next, plus. So, ang 4, tsaka 2, pwede siyang i-cancel. So, matitira na lang 2. So, that is 2 times x minus 2 is equal to, so, dito naman, makakancel yung 4, matitira 3 times x minus 2. So, ngayon, i-rewrite natin. So, pasensya na, napakagulo ng sulat. So, 4 times 4, that is 16. Plus, 2 times x, 2x, 2 times negative 2, that is negative 4, is equal to 3 times x, 3x, 3 times negative 2, negative 6. And then, we combine like terms. So, magiging ganito siya. 2x, so yung 3x, malilipat sa kabila, magiging negative 3x is equal to negative 6. 16 minus 4, that is 12. Tapos, pag nilipat natin siya, magiging negative 12. Next, 2x minus 3x, that is negative x, equals negative 6 minus 12, that is negative 18. And then, we multiply both sides by negative 1. So, the value of x here is 18. Now, to check kung tama ba yung nakuha nating value na 18, i-check natin, isa-substitute natin siya dun sa equation. So that is 4 over x minus 2 plus 1 half is equal to 3/4. So let's substitute 18. So magiging ganito siya. 4 over 18 minus 2 plus 1 half is equal to 3/4. Now, 4 over 18 minus 2, that is 16, plus 1 half is equal to 3/4. And then, kukunin natin ang LCD ng 16 and 2, which is 16. And then, 16 divided by 16 sa denominator, that is 1, times sa numerator na 4, that is 4. Plus, 16 divided by 2, that is 8 times 1, 8 is equal to 3/4. Next, 4 plus 8, that is 12 over 16 is equal to 3 over 4. So, hindi po sila equal. So, kapag ganun po, we need to simplify 12 over 16 o kung anumang terms yon para mag-equal sila. So, 12 over 16, ang lowest term niya ay 3 over 4 kasi ang common factor ng 12 tsaka 16 ay 4. So, 12 divided by 4 magiging 3, 16 divided by 4 magiging 4 is equal to 3/4. So, yung value natin na 18 ay tama. Next, example number 3, x over x plus 4 is equal to 2 over x. So, ang mangyayari dito, yung LCD niya, x plus 4 tsaka x. So, since magkaiba naman talaga sila, yun na mismo yung LCD. So, multiply natin sa bawat terms ng equation, x times x plus 4 times x over x plus 4 is equal to x times x plus 4 times 2 over x. Now, pwede natin i-cancel lang x plus 4 tsaka x plus 4. Matitira na lang x times x is equal to, sa kabila naman, yung x ang makakancel, x tsaka x. Ang matitira na lang is 2 times x plus 4. Now, x times x, so that is x squared, is equal to 2 times x, 2 times 4, that is 2x plus 8. And then, ilipat natin ng 2x plus 8 sa left side para equal to 0 lang siya. Nagiging x squared minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. So, huwag natin basta-basta nililipat yung mga terms nang hindi natin pinapalitan yung sign. Okay. So, and then, yung x squared minus 2x minus 8 niyan is kailangan nating i-factor. So, rewrite lang natin x squared minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. So, ano yung mga factors ng dalawang factors ng negative 8 na kapag pinag-add natin, lilitaw yung coefficient ng x which is negative 2. So, yun ay x minus 4, x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, yung una nating solusyon, x minus 4 is equal to 0. That is x equals 4. And then, yung pangalawa naman, x plus 2 is equal to 0. Maging x equals negative 2. Sir, bakit po yung previous examples natin, ang solution lang niya, yung values lang na nakuha ay isa? Kasi po, linear equation lang. So, in this case, quadratic equation po kasing nakuha. Kaya, dalawa po yung solution natin, 4 and negative 2, na isa-substitute natin ngayon sa given equation. So, if x is equal to 4, magiging x equals 4 muna. So, that is 4 over 4 plus 4 is equal to 2 over 4. 4 over 4 plus 4, that is 8. And then is equal to 2/4. So, pwede nating i-simplify ang 4/8, 4 over 8, tsaka 2 over 4 to 1 half is equal to 1 half. So, x equals 4, tama. What about x equals negative 2? That is negative 2 over negative 2 plus 4 is equal to 2 over negative 2. So, negative 2 over negative 2 plus 4, that is positive 2. is equal to 2 over negative 2. So if we divide negative 2 by 2, that is negative 1, is equal to 2 divided by negative 2, that is also negative 1. So yung mga nakuha nating values na x is equal to 4, tsaka x is equal to negative 2, parehong tama. So for example number 4, 4x all over 3x minus 2 plus 2x all over 3x plus 2 is equal to 2. So para mas madalian na lang kayo, ganito na lang ang gagawin natin. So sulat natin LCD na 3x minus 2 tsaka 3x plus 2. Ayan. Tapos, i-rewrite natin yung given equation, 4x over 3x minus 2 plus 2x over 3x plus 2 is equal to 2. So, ngayon, i-multiply natin yung LCD dun sa equation. So, for example, dito muna sa 4x over 3x minus 2. So, makakancel yung 3x minus 2. So, ang matitira na lang is yung 3x plus 2 na imumultiply sa 4x. So, magiging 4x times 3x plus 2. Next. So, kung kanina ang na-cancel yung 3x minus 2, dito sa kabila naman ang makakancel yung 3x plus 2. So, matitira na lang yung 3x minus 2. 2x times 3x minus 2 is equal to, imumultiply natin yon 2 times 3x minus 2 times 3x plus 2. Okay. So, and then, we distribute 4x to the terms on the parentheses, or in the parentheses, 4x times 3x, that is 12x squared. 4x times 2, that is 8x. And then 2x times 3x, that is 6x squared. 2x times negative 2, that is negative 4x, is equal to 2 times, so yung 3x minus 2 tsaka 3x plus 2, difference of 2 squares sila. Ang sagot dito, 9x squared minus 4. Next, combine natin yung 12x squared tsaka 6x squared, tsaka 8x tsaka negative 4x. So 12x squared plus 6x squared, that is 18x squared. 8x minus 4x, that is 4x, is equal to 2 times 9x squared, that is 18x squared, minus 2 times 4, 8. Okay, next. So, ayan, pasensya na kayo sa magulong sulat. So, magiging 18x squared minus 18x squared plus 4x is equal to negative 8. So, yan, makakancel yung 18x squared na yan. So, 4x equals negative 8 na lang. Then, we divide the whole equation by 4. So, the value of x is negative 2. Okay. So, next, na gagawin natin, i-check natin siya sa given equation. So, if x is equal to negative 2, magiging 4 times negative 2 all over 3 times negative 2 minus 2 plus 2 times negative 2 all over 3 times negative 2 plus 2 is equal to 2. So 4 times negative 2, that is negative 8, all over 3 times negative 2, that is negative 6, minus 2 plus 2 times 2, that is negative 4, all over 3 times negative 2, that is negative 6, plus 2 is equal to 2. Negative 8 over negative 6 minus 2, that is negative 8, plus negative 4 all over the sum of negative 6 and 2 is negative 4 is equal to 2. So, rewrite lang natin. So, negative 8 over negative 8, that is positive 1, plus negative 4 divided by negative 4, that is also positive 1, is equal to 2. So, if we add 1 plus 1, 1 and 1, that is 2 equals 2. So, yung value na nakuha natin, which is negative 2, is correct. Next, let's have example number 5. X minus 2 all over 3x plus 5 is equal to 6 over x minus 3. So, may iba akong tuturo sa inyo na mas madali din naman is yung cross multiplication method. So, i-multiply natin ganito. So, magiging x minus 2 times x minus 3 is equal to 6 times 3x plus 5. So, mas madali siya kung cross-multiplication method. So, kaya lang, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung cross-multiplication method kapag, halimbawa, meron ka pang pinlast na term dito banda. Okay, so kung may naka-add man, naka-minus man na term, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung cross-multiplication method unless i-perform natin yung operation, i-add natin siya dito sa 6 over x minus 3. So, using FOIL method, x times x, that is x squared, x times negative 3, that is negative 3x, negative 2 times x, that is negative 2x, and then negative 2 times negative 3, that is positive 6. Now, 6 times 3x, that is 18x, 6 times 5, that is 30, and then we combine like terms, x squared minus 3x minus 2x, that is minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 18x plus 30. And then 18x plus 30, we need to transfer them on the left side. So, magsusubtract tayo ng 18x minus 18x minus 30 to both sides. Okay? So, magiging ganito siya nun, x squared minus 5x plus 6 minus 18x minus 30 is equal to 0. Again, we combine like terms. So, rewrite natin dito yung sagot. X squared, and then, negative 5x, saka negative 18x, that is negative 23x, and then 6 minus 30, that is negative 24, is equal to 0. Now, we factor x squared minus 23x minus 24 is equal to 0. As you can see, quadratic equation siya wherein magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang values ng x. So, aning factors ng negative 24 na kapag pinag-add, makukuha yung negative 23. And that is x minus 24 tsaka x plus 1 is equal to 0. So, yung unang value natin, x sub 1 is 24. X sub 2 naman is negative 1. So, itong 24 tsaka negative 1 na yan, kailangan nating i-check dun sa original equation. So, sa given equation natin. Okay? Para makita natin kung sinasatisfy niya ba yung equation na yan. So, if x is equal to 24 tsaka negative 1. So, 24 muna. 24 minus 2. 3 times 24 plus 5 is equal to 6 over 24 minus 3. So, 24 minus 3, that is 22. And then 3 times 24, that is 72 plus 5 is equal to 6 over 24 minus 3, that is 21. So, if we add 72 and 5, that is 77, is equal to 6 over 21. So, pwede nating i-lowest term ang 22 tsaka 77. So, paano yon? Ang common factor ng 22 tsaka 77 ay 11. So, 22 divided by 11, that is, so, sulat natin dito, 2 over, and then 77 divided by 11, that is 7, equals, ang lowest term ng 6 over 21 ay 2 over 7, kasi ang common factor nila is 3. So, x equals negative 1 naman. So, negative 1 minus 2 all over 3 times negative 1 plus 5 is equal to 6 all over negative 1 minus 3. So, negative 1 minus 2, that is negative 3, over 3 times negative 1, that is negative 3 plus 5, is equal to 6 over negative 1 minus 3, that is negative 4. So, negative 3 over negative 3 plus 5, that is positive 2, is equal to 6 over negative 4. So, kailangan nating i-simplify ang 6 over negative 4. So, magiging negative 3 over 2 is equal to, ang common factors ng 6 and 4 ay 2. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So, negative 3 over 2 is equal to negative 3 over 2. So, yung ating mga values, 24 and negative 1. Next, example number 6. 2 over x squared minus 1 minus 1 over x minus 1 is equal to 1 half. So, itong x squared minus 1 na to, kailangan natin siyang i-factor as x plus 1 tsaka x minus 1. As you can see, pareho yung x minus 1. Okay. So, anong magiging LCD niya? So, lista na natin dito. LCD is 2. So, ito 2. Wala naman kasi siyang kamukhang constant term. And then, x plus 1, x minus 1. Next. Gagawin natin, multiply natin yung 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 sa given equation. Para makancel. Okay. So, kapag minultiply natin ang LCD dito sa pinakauna muna, sa min-wend, okay? So, ang makakancel is yung x squared minus 1. Kasi kapag minultiply natin ang x plus 1 tsaka x minus 1, lilitaw ang x squared minus 1. So, ang matitira na lang dito, sulat natin 2 times 2. Next, minus, sa 1 over x minus 1 naman, ang makakancel lang yung x minus 1. So, ang matitira is 2 times x plus 1 equals, okay, so sa 1 half naman, makakancel yung 2, matitira yung x plus 1 times x minus 1 na pwede natin isulat as x squared minus 1. Next, 2 times 2, that is 4. And then negative 2 times x, that is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 1, that is negative 2, is equal to x squared minus 1. And then, pwede nating i-interchange yung position. Giging x squared minus 1 is equal to negative 2x. 4 minus 2, that is 2. And then, lipat natin yung negative 2x tsaka 2 sa left side, magiging x squared plus 2x, and then negative 1 minus 2, magiging negative 3, is equal to 0. So, what are the factors of negative 3 that will give a sum of 2? Yung ating middle term, magiging x plus 3, and then x minus 1 is equal to 0. So, our x sub 1 is x plus 3 equals 0, that is negative 3. Ating x sub 2, x minus 1 is equal to 0, that is positive 1. So, yung ating mga nakuhang solusyon, negative 3 and 1. So, to check, x equals negative 3 muna. So, 2 over negative 3 squared minus 1 minus 1 over negative 3 minus 1 is equal to 1 half. Now, 2 over negative 3 squared, that is positive 9, minus 1, that is 8. Minus 1 over, so kung makikita nyo, negative 3 minus 1, negative 4 siya. And then, para maging positive yung denominator natin na 4, so, ipa-factor out natin yung negative. So, magiging plus na to, imbis na minus, equals 1 half. Now, 2, 8, pwede natin siyang i-lowest term, that is 1/4, plus 1/4 is equal to 1 half. So, since similar fractions na sila, 1 plus 1, that is 2 over 4 equals 1 half. And then, we simplify 2/4, that is, so dito natin isulat, 1 half is equal to 1 half. So, tama siya dun sa negative 3. So, x equals negative 3. What about dun sa 1? So, x equals 1 naman, 2 over 1 squared minus 1 minus 1 over 1 minus 1 is equal to 1 half. Then 2 over 1 squared, that is 1. Then minus 1 minus 1, that is 0, equals 1 half. And then 1 minus 1 dito sa una, magiging 2 over 0 minus 1 over 0 is equal to 1 half. So, since ang ating mga denominators ng dalawa na to ay 0, therefore, x equals 1 is not a solution. Okay. So, extraneous solution siya. Kasi, as you can see, hindi siya nag-equal sa 1 half. So, ang ating only solution dito is x equals negative 3. Okay. Again, yung 1 natin, nakuha natin siya as solution dun sa quadratic equation. Pero, nung chinek natin siya sa original equation, hindi po siya nagtugma. So, again, x equals negative 3 lang ang ating solution. So, for example number 7, we have 4 over x squared minus 5x minus 36 is equal to negative 1 all over x plus 4. So, pwede nating i-apply dito yung cross multiplication method. So, that is 4 times x plus 4 is equal to negative 1 times x squared minus 5x minus 36. And then, distribute natin yung 4 dun sa mga terms na nasa loob ng parenthesis, magiging 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 4, that is 16, is equal to negative 1 times x squared, negative x squared, o sa madaling salita, kapag minultiply na natin ang negative 1 sa mga terms dun sa trinomial na yon, mag-iiba lahat ang sign. So, negative 5x magiging 5x, and then negative 36 magiging positive 36. Then, ang negative x squared plus 5x plus 36 ay kailangan mailipat sa left side. So, para equal 0 na lang, so magpa-plus tayo ng x squared, minus tayo ng 5x, minus ng 36. So, magiging x squared plus 4x minus 5x plus 16 minus 36 is equal to 0. Now, we combine like terms. 4x minus 5x, that is negative x. And then we copy x squared. 16 minus 36, that is negative 20 is equal to 0. Now, we factor x squared minus x minus 20. So, what are the factors of negative 20 when added will give a sum of negative 1, the coefficient of the middle term. So, that is x minus 5 times x plus 4 is equal to 0. So, technique lang dito, grade 11 students. So, kung ano yung sign ng middle term, yun ang magiging sign ng isa sa mga factors na pinakamataas. So, in here, yung factors ng 20 na pinakamataas yung 5. So, negative yung kanyang magiging sign. For example, plus x siya. So, yung 5 nito, hindi siya negative. Magiging positive. Now, x minus 5 is equal to 0. So, yung isang x natin, solution natin is 5. Yung isa naman, x plus 4 is equal to 0. Magiging x equals negative 4. So, check natin ngayon yung mga nakuha nating values ng x kung magtatama ba siya dun sa original equation. So, to check our solution, so, x equals 5 and x equals negative 4. So, x equals 5 muna. So, that is 4 over, so 5 squared, that is 25, and then negative 5 times 5, that is negative 25, minus 36 equals negative 1 over x, that is 5, plus 4, 9. Now, 25 minus 25, that is 0. So, matitira na lang negative 36 is equal to negative 1 over 9. And then, itong negative 36 na to, ipa-factor out natin siya para positive ang denominator, magiging negative 4 over 36 is equal to negative 1 over 9. So, hindi pa rin sila equal. So, kailangan nating i-simplify negative 4 over 36. So, para makita natin na negative 1 over 9 is equal to negative 1 over 9. So, kapag iniwan lang kasi natin siya na negative 4 over 36, mali po yung sagot. So, kailangan naka-simplify. Next, if x is equal to 4 naman, magiging 4 over negative 4 squared, that is 16. And then negative 5 times negative 4, that is 20, minus 36 is equal to negative 1 over negative 4 plus 4, that is 0. And then 4 over 16 plus 20, that is 36, minus 36 equals to negative 1 over 0. 4 over 36 minus 36, that is 0, equals negative 1 over 0. As you can see, nagkaroon ng undefined. So, we cannot say that negative 4 is a solution. So, ang solution lang ng ating given equation is x equals 5. Again, pag nakadivide sa 0, undefined po yun. Next, example number 8. 3 over x plus 4 minus 1 over x plus 3 is equal to x plus 9 all over x squared plus 7x plus 12. So, ang gagawin natin dito sa trinomial na denominator dito sa bandang right side, kailangan natin siyang i-factor. So, ang factor ng x squared plus 7x plus 12 ay yung x plus 4 and x plus 3 din. So, magiging x plus 4 times x plus 3. Then, multiply natin sa whole equation. Ayan. So, kung ayaw nyo itong step na to, pwede nyo sundan yung talagang step niya. Kasi pareho lang din naman ang makukuhang sagot doon. So, yung pagmumultiply ng LCD sa bawat terms ng given equation. So, dito muna tayo sa 3 over x plus 4. Pag minultiply dun sa LCD, makakancel ang x plus 4. Matitira na lang yung x plus 3. So, magiging 3 times x plus 3. Next. Dito naman sa pangalawa naman, sa subtrahen niya, makakancel ang x plus 3. So, matitira na lang x plus 4. Equals, yung x squared plus 7x plus 12, makakancel yan ng buo dahil kapag minultiply natin ng x plus 4 and x plus 3, lilitaw yung x squared plus 7x plus 12. So, equal to x plus 9 lang. And then, 3 times x, that is 3x. 3 times 3, that is 9. And then, negative 1 to. So, negative times x, that is negative 3x. Then, negative 1 times 4, negative 4, is equal to x plus 9. Now, 3x, tsaka 3x, minus 3x, cancelled yan. And then, 9 minus 4, that is 5, is equal to x plus 9. Now, yung 9 na to, pwede natin siyang ilipat sa left side. So, equal to, ano lang siya nun? Negative 9 plus 5. And negative 9 plus 5, that is negative 4. So, let's check kung tama yung negative 4. So, if x is equal to negative 4, magiging ganito siya. 3 over negative 4 plus 4 minus negative 4 plus 3 is equal to negative 4 plus 9 over negative 4 squared plus 7 times negative 4 plus 12. And then 3 over, so negative 4 plus 4, that is 0. So, nakakuha tayo ng 0 na denominator. Ibig sabihin, kahit pagpatuloy pa natin ito, ang ating given equation has no solution. So, pagpatuloy natin siya. So, negative 4 plus 3, that is negative 1. So, para mawala yung negative, ma-factor out siya, magiging plus 1 over 1, or pwedeng 1 lang, is equal to, ito, negative 4 plus 9, that is 5, over negative 4 squared, that is 16. 7 times negative 4, negative 28, plus 12. And then 3 over 0, 1 over 1, that is 1, equals 5. So, 16 minus 28 plus 12, that is 0. So, again, yung ating given equation, no solution siya. Kasi nakakuha tayo ng denominator na 0. So, for our last two examples, word problems naman sila. So, for example number 9, work problem to. So, Johnny can do the job in 9 hours. Working with Bravo, the two of them can finish the job in 6 hours. How long would it take Bravo to finish the job alone? So, as you can see, si Johnny, kaya niyang tapusin yung trabaho in 9 hours. So, kapag nag-join force sila, nag-tandem sila sa pagtatrabaho, of course, liliit yung oras ng kanilang trabaho para matapos nila yon. So, and then, ang tanong natin, gaano katagal ang oras ni Bravo para matapos yung trabaho ng mag-isa? So, yung kay Johnny, hindi na natin isosolve kasi given naman siya, which is 9 hours. So, yung oras lang ni Bravo. So, for the solution, let X be the time it takes Bravo to finish the job alone. Then, Johnny can do the job alone for 9 hours. Therefore, in 1 hour, he can do 1 over 9 of the job. Similarly, Bravo can do 1 over X of the job in 1 hour. So, ang equation niya, magiging ganito, 1 over 9, yung kay Johnny, and then 1 over X naman kay Bravo, and then kapag nag-work sila together, magiging 1 over 6. Kasi pag nagtrabaho sila ng magkasama, 6 hours lang yun. So, and then, kunin natin ang LCD ng 9, X, tsaka 6. That is 36X. So, i-multiply natin ng 36X sa equation. So, 36X times 1, that is 36X, over 9, magiging 4X. O, pwede natin i-cancel out yung 36 and 9 kasi common factor nila is 9. Plus, and then, yung x makakancel, matitira lang 36. And then, 36x dito sa 6. So, ang common factor nila is 6. So, 36 divided by 6, that is 6. And then, yung x. Now, 4x minus 6x is equal to negative 36. So, 4x minus 6x, that is negative 2x, equals negative 36. So, we divide the whole equation by negative 2. So, that is x equals 18. Meaning, Bravo can finish the job alone in 18 hours. Okay. So, to check, so, isa-substitute natin yung nakuha ng value natin na 18 dito sa given equation. So, if x equals 18, magiging 1 over 9 plus 1 over 18 is equal to 1 over 6. So, the LCD of 9 and 18 is 18. And then, 18 divided by 9, that is 2, times the numerator 1, that is 2. Next, 18 divided by 18, that is 1, times 1, 1 is equal to 1 over 6. Next, 2 plus 1, that is 3 over 18 is equal to 1 over 6. So, kailangan natin i-simplify ang 3 over 18. So, the common factor of 3 and 18 is 3. So, 3 divided by 3, 1. 18 by 3, that is 6. So, 1 6 is equal to 1 6. Again, Bravo can finish the job alone in 18 hours. Okay. So, si Johnny kasi 9 hours lang niya tatrabahuin yun. So, kapag pinagsama yung trabaho nila, magtatrabaho silang magkapareho, matatapos nila yun in 6 hours. So, for example number 10, our last example, Harry Potter and Ron Weasley are traveling from London to Hogwarts School using their brooms. Their average speed differs by 10 km per hour. Ron Weasley took 2 hours longer to travel a 240 km route than Harry, who traveled a 200 km route. Find the speed of Harry Potter. So, para mas maipakita sa inyo yung given, so for our solution, ayan, so gawa tayo ng table wherein makikita natin dito sa second column yung D stands for distance, and then T stands for time. So kasi yung formula po ng speed ay distance traveled over time. So yung si Harry Potter po, 200 kilometers. And then X hours siya. So kasi hindi naka-indicate. So si Ron Weasley naman, 240. And then 2 hours longer daw siya dun sa time ni Harry Potter. So that is X plus 2. And then yung average speed difference nila is 10 km per hour. So paano natin papakita yung equation? So magiging ganito. 200 over X yung kay Harry Potter kasi mas mabilis siya, and then minus 240 over X plus 2 is equal yung average speed difference nila, which is 10. So, ito yung magiging equation natin ngayon. So para ma-solve natin yung value ng X, so, ang LCD nito is X tsaka X plus 2. So, ganito siya, X times X plus 2. Multiply natin siya sa given equation na 200 over X minus 240 all over X plus 2 is equal to 10. So, pag minultiply natin ang LCD sa bawat terms ng equation, sa una, makakancel yung X. So, matitira na lang X plus 2. So, 200 times X plus 2. Sa pangalawa naman, X plus 2 makakancel. So, magiging negative 240 X na lang. And then, sa right side naman, 10 times X plus 2. Now, 200 times X, 200X, 200 times 2, that is 400, minus 240X is equal to 10 times X plus 2. Ang sagot dito is 10X squared plus 20X. And then we combine like terms. 200X minus 240X, that is negative 40X, plus 400 is equal to 10X squared plus 20X. So, para lumiit yung ating equation, pwede nating i-divide yung whole equation sa 10. Okay? So, rewrite lang natin negative 40x divided by 10, that is negative 4x. 400 divided by 10, that is 40. Equals 10x squared divided by 10, that is x squared. And then 20x over 10, that is 2x. Then pwede natin pagpalitin, x squared plus 2x equals negative 4x plus 40. So, negative 4x plus 40, kailangan natin siyang madala sa left side. So, matanggal dapat sa right side. So, mag-a-add tayo ng 4x tapos minus 40. So, magiging x squared plus 2x plus 4x minus 40 is equal to 0. And then, we combine like terms, 2x plus 4x, that is 6x. So, x squared plus 6x minus 40 is equal to 0. So, what are the factors of negative 40 na kapag pinag-add natin, lilitaw ang sum na 6, the coefficient of x. So, that is x plus 10 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. So, x plus 10 is equal to 0, that is x equals negative 10. And then, x minus 4 is equal to 0, that is x equals 4. So, since ang hinahanap lang naman natin dito na value ng x ay positive, so kukunin po natin yung x equals 4. Okay? So, to check, so substitute natin yung 4 sa given equation. So, 200 over x, that is 4, minus 240 over 4 plus 2, that is 6, equals 10. So, 200 divided by 4, that is 50. Minus 240 divided by 6, that is 40, equals 10. So, if we subtract 40 from 50, that is 10, equals 10. So, tama yung nakuha nating value na x equals 4. Okay, now, ang tanong natin, ano yung speed ni Harry Potter? So, ang speed ni Harry Potter, susulat lang natin, speed of Harry Potter ay 50 km per hour. So, kapag tinanong ka, ano ang speed ni Ron Weasley, yung kaibigan niya, that is 40 km per hour. So, maging aware tayo kung ano yung hinihingi ng problem. So, ayan, na-discuss ko sa inyo yung 10 examples. So, yung last 2 examples, word problems sila. So, mahalaga na alam natin ang pagkuha ng LCD. Kasi kapag sa LCD pa lang mali na tayo, huwag nating i-expect na ang ating solution ay tama. So, for our next topic, so ito na yung karugtong ng magkasamang module na rational equations, that is, solving rational inequalities. So, dito, makikita nyo yung symbol na less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And then, makikita nyo talaga dito kung bakit magkaiba ang solusyon ng rational inequalities sa solusyon ng rational equations. Yun lang. Maraming salamat.